Hello guys, welcome to the video and welcome to Space on Earth, the channel where we don't miss a tweet about the space flight industry. As usual, there has been a lot in this past few weeks, so let's dive right in. So we start today's episode from cosmic perspective. So celebration at sunrise today, the 9th OLT section tops the tower and with tradition carries American and SpaceX flag. So here we saw the 9th and then the final piece of the integration tower being stacked onto the 8th section of it to complete the fully stacked integration tower. I think this is amazing. And also from Nick, so that's not all. GSE Tank says it's ready for its rollout too. Likely both GSE and OLT will take advantage of the upcoming road closures today. So GSE Tank says, and the last section of the integration tower was transported the same day, if I'm right. So there we are seeing GSE Tank 6 sitting there in all of its glory. And from Nick again, so here we saw BN4 receiving its great fins. Man, I gotta say these great fins are huge. Just look at that. How incredible is that? And also from Starship Gazer, so Starship 20 nose cone getting covered with thermal insulation right now. So we saw the nose cone of serial number 20 in the tank receiving its works. We saw the insulation being placed on it before the towels will go on top of it. So by now I'm pretty sure that the nose cone of serial number 20 has already received 8 towels, and here we can see what appears to maybe be the barrel section of the nose cone. And also from Nick again, so from the best I can tell, there are 2 RVac engines inside of this delivery, meaning that we now have enough RVac engines for the orbital test. So in this van we can spot 2 RVac engines right in this vehicle, so the one with a dark inner bell and the one with a white inner bell. So I'm sure that we have 3 RVac engines now. So here we can clearly see the 2 different RVac engines, the white one and the black one. So that's it for the RVac update. And also from Nick again, so it looks like they are closing the track, so I'm sure they did not unload the white RVac engine, so maybe they are going to replace it or bring in a new RVac engine. We'll just have to wait and see. And a beautiful launch, a flawless launch from Rocket Lab. I congratulate Peter Beck and then the whole entire team for making this launch such a beautiful, flawless launch. Let's enjoy it.
5, 4, 3, 2.
We are off the pad and on our way to space once again with successful liftoff from Rocket Lab Launch Complex 1. Right now, Electron is traveling at over 500 kilometers an hour and is passing 3 kilometers in altitude. Very soon, Electron will approach max Q, or maximum dynamic pressure, that moment when forces are at their greatest on the launch vehicle. Let's listen in for the call from Mission Control that Electron has passed that phase.
Vehicle is supersonic. Approaching max Q. Cleared max Q.
There's the call out. Electron has successfully passed through max Q. Propulsion is continuing nominally on the first stage as we approach the next event in Electron's ascent.
Altitude is 30 kilometers, speed is 1.3 kilometers per second.
AOS chatting station.
First up, the 9 Rutherford engines will throttle down before shutting off completely, otherwise known as main engine cutoff or MECO. Shortly afterward, we'll see separation of the first and second stages, followed quickly by ignition of the single Rutherford engine on Electron's second stage.
15 seconds to go.
As you've seen, we've had a successful MECO, stage separation and second stage engine ignition. Next we'll be coming up on fairing separation. This is when the two halves of Electron's fairing separate and fall away in preparation for payload deployment. And there it is, you saw a flash of it on your screen. The fairing has separated, clearing the way for payload deployment coming up in approximately 50 minutes from now. Meanwhile, stage 2 is continuing well to orbit, carrying the kick stage and the monolith satellite.
Guidance is nominal. Altitude is 140 kilometers. We are flying with 3 kilometers per second.